Megan 19346-670-267. The Calabash Corner, Carnival Edition, is coming to Street 919 FM each and every Wednesday morning from 10 a.m. to 12 noon with your host, Wendy. From entertainment protocol and etiquette to tips for the young artist, and then the Power Hour where we review carnival events with you, the patrons. Tune in to the #1 station for culture and log on to the Facebook and YouTube Live at the Street 919 FM. This is our culture. Let's nurture it. For further information and sponsored segments, call or WhatsApp 269-3567.
Keep it locked to the Street 919 FM, your #1 station for political insight and analysis. Future of Talk with TC and Heavy Duty, where today's conversations create tomorrow's reality on the Street 919 FM, the official station that defends the nation.
Shame for them, politicians, like old Poppy, they just treat me when time to run for election. All this dog treatment is done. And what make the thing a joke, like the trick does always work. They ill treat the puppy, beat the puppy, then they come to folks. Doggy look a bone, doggy look a bone. Doggy look a bone. After election, all the bone gone. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy suck. All through the years, we shared in tears. They too busy, they can't see we. Time to depend on we vote. So then, just so we and them is friends. Stop it to say how they do. Shaking hand with me and you. They will hug your granny, kiss your baby, while we dribble too. Doggy look a bone. Doggy look a bone. Doggy look a bone. After election, all the bone done. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy suck. Is now they care, they start to share plenty favor. Their behavior is so concerned. First time they learn, yes, now people getting burned. So they run to one and all, begging big and begging small. Doggy, look at back way, look at highway, look at hospital. Doggy, look at bone. Doggy, look a bone. After election, all the bone gone. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy suck. In little track behind God's back, see them reaching, hear them preaching. We quite aware of problems here. Have hope, deliverance near. We go clean your dirty drain. We go build a water main. Life will be so happy if you only vote for we again. Doggy look a bone. Doggy, doggy look a bone. Doggy look a bone. After election, all the bone done. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy suck. Doggy, doggy, look a bone. Well, boy, the days are counting down to the greatest show on earth, Carnival 2025. We are just mere days away. So I want to wish all our visitors to the shores of Trinidad and Tobago, I want to wish you all the fun and enjoyment and everything that goes with the spirit of Carnival. All right? And let me say good afternoon to my co-host, Heavy Duty. He's in the building as well. So let me say good afternoon to my co-host. Heavy, what's going on?
Good afternoon to you, TC. Good afternoon to the listeners of the Street 919 FM. Welcome to the Future of Talk, the #1 afternoon talk show in Trinidad and Tobago. Right? And, you know, we're here to do the people's business. So.
Yeah. Good afternoon to everybody in the maxi taxis, the taxis, everybody. Every single person that is on right now, good afternoon to you. And special good afternoon to the thousands and thousands of PNM listeners that log on every day. They can't miss it. Good afternoon to you all as well. Heavy, I want to invite you out later with me.
Don't start that shippiness, eh?
What shippiness?
I'm not going to PNM Fed.
Heavy, we got a special invitation to Lime. I hear we get to Lime upstairs.
Upstairs, where?
There's a downstairs and an upstairs in the PNM Fed. We get into Lime upstairs where all the lobster and where Juliet can even go. We get to go every caviar. Heavy, we get to drink the expensive things.
I know. Take care of that children also.
Oh, that's so Heavy. So you feel they will invite you there to do you something? Heavy, so you don't try. Heavy, they want to have a discussion with.
Have a discussion.
Heavy, we were specially. You must share the message.
I don't want to see the message, but
Heavy, we were specially invited.
You got to tell me what it was.
No, they didn't. They said we have to come together. They need us to come together, Heavy. Heavy, so you went. So what were you afraid, sir?
What, afraid? You afraid nothing?
Shake your bowlie and we going down the road.
It's not about fear. It's about being smart.
How that is about being smart?
You see.
You have a nice yellow shirt home? Just asking for a friend. Heavy, do you have a nice yellow shirt home that you could wear later?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can wear later. A nice yellow shirt I have to wear later, but not in PNM Fed.
Why?
Eh?
Why?
You mean why? I don't understand why.
Why not in PNM Fed?
You see.
Yes.
I don't think you understand. Let me take off my glasses. I don't think you understand the level, right? God say mustn't hate. But I don't think you understand the level of hatred I have for that institution called the PNM. To show how bad it is. Let me show how bad it is.
Very strong word.
Let me show how bad it is.
Yeah.
Anybody can curse me about my mother. You can call me anything you want to call me.
Just to call
me a PNM.
You serious, Heavy?
I tell you, we go fight. Right?
Heavy. Nah, you
Let me show how bad it is.
You taking that too far.
Let me show how bad it is. If I had one wish, like if a genie could come out of a bottle and tell you I have one wish, I wanted to move P, N, and M out of the alphabet.
Heavy,
I'm telling you.
No, I don't really believe.
That's how bad I'm telling you.
So you wouldn't wish that for wealth?
No, because this country already was wealthy. They destroyed it. So once we get rid of them, everything will be back to, we will be like Dubai.
Hey.
I tell you.
Heavy, so if somebody just beat you in the street and say,
Heavy, oh, look at all dirty PNM.
PNM, baby.
Fight. You gotta call in the Football Association. You gotta come up with money. That's fine.
I'm a little small, that's there. I'm gonna see what
you gotta call his mouth. I'm telling you. You don't understand it, but
you don't hate them. You don't hate the
I tell you, I hate the institution.
The institution.
That is called the PNM, the laws and the bylaws and the constitution and everything that exists around them. They have brainwash 3 generations of people and have us where we are today. They are responsible for all the murders, all the kill, everything that is wrong with Trinidad and Tobago. They are responsible. I don't think you understand the demographics, right? Trinidad and Tobago, because of its location, right, is the most blessed country in the world. The most blessed. We is the only country in the world that have unlimited resources. And I'm not talking about oil and gas alone. We is the only country in the world that had the largest fish lake out of 3 fish lakes in the world, and we are the largest here. And our fish lake replenishes itself and pave roads all over the world. Right? We have rich soil that can plant almost any crop. You understand?
Yeah.
And because of that, we had a thriving cane industry, cocoa industry,
citrus,
coconut industry, and citrus industry. Citrus, right? So we could have plant anything.
Rice.
If we fit to plant rice, we fit to plant corn, we fit it growing here. Right? And in that same soil have so much bitumen and aggregate to build house and build buildings and build to use to make building materials. You understand? Like gravel and stone and things. We can build anything here with the aggregate. On top of that, we have one of the best cocoa seed in the world. I call our cocoa seed the best to make chocolate. Right? We never tap into that industry. We never tap into the scorpion pepper industry, where we have the best scorpion pepper, the highest grade of scorch in the world. We have that here. We never tap into that and make that an industry. We never tap into the fact that we so south that 99% of the hurricanes during storm season pass us straight. You know what? Boats and yachts and fishing industry could come down here. You understand? And just stay here and make money until after the hurricane season gone. You understand? We ain't tap into that either. On top of that, our waters around our island is so rich in minerals because of the Orinoco and Caroni River. It have a huge amount of fishing because the fish are attracted to that mineral. You understand? So we can never run out of fish. We didn't tap into that either. You understand? We have so much in here. I ain't talking about the greenery and the rivers and the streams and the waterfalls and all this hiking thing. You can go on and nature. You can go on nature lovers. Nature lovers paradise.
You ain't speak about tourism.
We talk about tourism yet. We talk about Caroni, where we have the only place the scarlet ibis' nest in the world is right here. You understand? We have so much species of birds and wildlife and all kind of things. We ain't tap into that yet. We ain't tap into tourism yet. We tap into the largest coral reef we have in Tobago, one of the largest coral reef in the world. We ain't tap into that yet. The beaches, and don't talk about the food. TC, don't talk about our cuisine, doubles and bacon shack and pilau and crab and caraloo and all this crab and dumpling and all this kind of nice dishes we have. We could be a food haven, right? The amount of money we can make yet, TC, and we ain't talk about culture yet. We talk about diverse culture where we have all these mixture people here.
And the greatest show on earth.
Carnival, Calypso, Silpan, all these things, soca music. We have all that here to tap into. We're not supposed to be suffering. We're not supposed to have a poor person living on the street here. We're not supposed to have no vagrant. We're not supposed to have nobody looking for no house from AGC. We're not supposed to have no problem with potholing no road. I know medical problems, we have to go to the hospital and wait for medicine and all this chopping that's going on here. We're supposed to have the highest level of education and everything's supposed to be free. Because we had unlimited resources that God bless you with. Who mash up that?
No, because all they like too much of free thing.
No, we like too much of P&M.
Or they like too much of handout.
No, it has to do with handout. Right? It has to do with management. You understand?
Or they like gimme.
Who all they like gimme? So who all them things belong to? What all I know to a body? Who belong to?
It doesn't belong to you.
But who it belong to?
It doesn't belong to you.
No, who it belong to?
You understand? Or they like gimme.
And I say who it doesn't belong to. I say who it belong to.
I'm telling you that it doesn't belong to.
I didn't ask you that. I say who it belong to.
You're trying to claim that it belongs to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay, so who wanted we belong to?
Let me ask you something. Are you a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago?
You want to bring my birth paper?
That is not what I ask you. Just answer. You're not like them P&M people.
You get like them P&M people. Ask you to tell me.
Right. And I said
to you. Who belong to? You tell me who doesn't belong.
All right. And I said to you, it belongs to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago.
Correct.
Right?
Okay. I am a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago.
Right. And I'm asking you, are you a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago? And then, so why doesn't it belong to you?
But doesn't it belong to me?
And that is why I swing the question like that. Is a question I wanted to ask. The question I wanted to ask is if it is for the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, right? And you are a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, then where is the borderline? Why doesn't it belong to really the citizens?
Because the PNM government,
right,
based on the constitutional right and the governance that we have, use that to take the resources and enrich themselves, the families, the financiers, and other people, and not the people of the country. We under systematic oppression here. So our resources is not being handed down to us. So the person that we give the money and the resources to manage it, to make sure everybody get equal share and every mouth get fed, feeding one set of people and leaving all the rest. It come like the analogy I give you the coconuts.
Yeah. So what you're saying in layman terms is we are not putting our business in the right hands. It's wrong management.
Wrong management. Wrong management for long times, long periods of times they have it.
Yeah. Right? Bad management, bad decision from us.
From us.
So we suffering ourselves.
Yeah. Bad decision from us, putting them in power to manage us. And then believing that what they say, right, is law.
Is law.
Right. So we actually.
But why do they come back to the people when the law books is about to close? If you understand what I'm asking here, I'm going to ask again. They believe that they are law, that they governing, and they don't. At that point, they don't need you.
Right. When they governing.
When they governing, right?
Right.
But when that governing period is coming to an end,
right?
Why do they come back to you?
All right, because we in a what you call a fake democracy.
Right.
Right? We want everybody else in the world to believe that this is a democratic state, but it's actually a farce. We even want our people to believe that they have the power to change it. Right? So a lot of people don't know that they have the power to change it. Because see what they do? They say, well, I have the power to vote and change it if I don't want we allocate to somebody else.
Right.
Right? But they propagate and convince the message, right? They skew it so that you don't even know you have that power. Right? That is why a person who don't vote is a dangerous person. Because they don't know they have the power to change it.
Yeah.
Right? They give you a power and then tell you what to do. Come like I tell you, I give you a car to drive, but you don't know how to drive. Look, you have a car to drive down the road. But I never teach you how to drive.
Yeah.
You understand? So once every 5 years I give you the key, your turn to drive. You understand? You're in charge. But you don't know how to drive. What are you going to do? You're going to say, nah, I don't know how to drive.
Like park up there.
Like park up there. You understand? And so they're not teaching how to drive. Right? This is the demographic. This is how they train you up. You ever heard the saying, give a man a fish, and you have to feed him all the time. If you teach him how to fish, you understand? You feed him for a lifetime, they're not teaching how to fish. They're giving you a fish. So you have to be grateful for the fish you get.
Yeah, you feel like you
owe them now, because again, your fish, that's how you're eating.
Yeah.
If you don't get a fish, you can't feed your family.
But by rights, they're supposed to teach you how to fish.
Correct. And the thing with the fish now, let me draw this analogy. The thing with the fish, them have a tank, big like the Queen's Park Savannah, full with fish.
Right.
Right? That nobody don't know about. Only them know, but again, you want. And they're starving you for that fish. Sometimes 3 months they call it. They just give you blood to barely survive. And then when they get the boat say, look, I give you a fish.
Nobody else give you a fish?
Nobody else give you a fish. I give you a fish. Right? And you're ungrateful. You complain, no, but I ain't get a fish since 2 weeks now. You go them back fish on me.
Yeah.
But right now, fish hard. Them telling you fish hard, eh? Right now, you see hard. But they have a whole tank, big like the Savannah, full with fish. And they're giving us certain demographic of people.
They open a gate in the back and the fish just flowing through.
Fish just flowing through for them. But you in front, line, the big crowd, the massive crowd in front, waiting for fish with a hand out. Right? No, you come back next week. You will get one today.
And then a chosen few to give a few fish and they say, well, you
and
go and sell the story.
And then when you quarreling about me getting a fish, but you're ungrateful like I fish last week.
Yeah.
You understand? That how the how we. That is how the how we. Right? So now,
When they're supposed to open the front and let the fish flow because there's the masses in front.
There's so much fish. It had no need for people not to be lined up outside and get fish. That is the situation, and that is the resources that we have in the country. Them don't want you to know my fish is having there, you know. It's always never have enough, you know. You realize it's always come and say, well, we're gonna get money to do this, we're gonna get money to do that. But when it's time for them to get paid the money there, you understand? They don't have money to do this and do that for the people. They never know money to do nothing for the people. The government don't want to give no money. They're giving only 4%.
Yeah, Wally wants us to
you understand what they want to find? We're finding $100 million to give people in Lavantel. You understand? It never had enough money to give all
but that $100 million in Lavantel, we didn't ask for it. That was spoken just so.
Yeah.
Nobody never asked for it.
But that would come and do it now. We'll come and tell you, all right, vote for weave. And red fish are going to get from next year. Like all short tongue going to say, I plan to Lavantel. I plan to get a red fish. That time
you really think
people falling for that?
Heavy, you really thinking? I can't believe, Heavy.
You see
that people is going to fall for the one-off mentality for our next time. I can't see that.
But
happening. Have
people, right?
I'm not talking about the old people and them stuck in the ways.
Let me tell you how dangerous it is. See, let me tell you how dangerous this is. It has something called cognitive dissonance. It's cognitive. I'm trying to pronounce it right. It's cognitive dissonance. I'm trying to remember what. All right, that is something like this. It's where.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's where a human being, right? All right. Matter of fact, let me draw it in this level. Right? Scientists put 5 monkeys in a tank. Right? But they can't climb out. So the monkeys are in a tank. Right? And they come and they put a bunch of bananas to the top of the tank.
Right.
Right? With a rope. One rope going up to the bananas where the monkey can climb up. Right? And the monkey and them try to climb up to get the bananas, right? And every time the monkey try to climb up to get the bananas, the scientists and them spraying them with cold water. Right? So every time they try to climb to get a banana, they spray them with cold water. Right? They come and remove one of the monkeys, CC. And they put a next monkey who don't know nothing about going, how the thing goes. So as soon as you reach in, right? And the bananas come with the rope. He tried to climb up, right? The rest of the monkeys pull him down and beat him bad. He don't know why. He tried to climb up again because he was a banana. They beat him up again, right? He don't understand. They come and remove 2 monkeys and put 2 fresh monkeys that was never in the tank. They try the same thing. The monkey and them beat him up, including the monkey who was getting beat up before, right? Next set of monkeys come and remove the last set of monkeys and them was in the initial stage who was getting wet with water, right? And now any monkey that tried to go up for the banana, you have started beating them up, right? So till no monkey go for the banana. So guess what? Every monkey in that tank is believed now that they can't go for the banana, otherwise they will get beat up.
Yeah.
Right? So what do now do they? They now program them to understand that don't go up there. That's not for you, otherwise you will get beat up.
Yeah.
Nobody don't know why it's initial says why you can't go up there. No?
Yeah, nobody know the real
Nobody don't know the real reason. How it started with the water wetting them and all that, because all the rest of the monkeys that was there with the water expand and move them out.
Yeah.
And they leaving them who was beating up the rest of the monkeys. So all the monkey know if I go up there, they go beat me.
Yeah.
You understand where I'm coming from? That is called conditioning of mind. That is what they do to us.
You know, you see what you said there? That went over a lot of monkey head. You laugh, huh? You realize I didn't laugh and I said.
No, yeah, I laugh. I say what I called, but
it went over.
It's true.
It went over a lot of monkey head. A lot of people are asking, what he talking about?
They really want to know what I'm talking about.
I'm telling you.
It means that don't matter. If they put 10 million bananas up there, you believe that is not for you.
When it is.
When it is for you. Right? And that is why we have this problem here today. right? We were taught, our education system taught us, right, to get enough sense.
Just to survive.
Just to work.
Yeah.
It never taught us to be independent and how to become business and businessmen and become entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Right? The education system is set in a way for you to go and work for people.
Yeah. It educates you to
educate you just enough,
to go
so that you can get enough passes to go and work for somebody. Right? The man who invented that education system that we live in by up to this day, John D. Rockefeller, right? Also the man who invented the pharmaceutical industry and the healthcare system that we live in today. You understand? Because you understand, he don't want everybody understand how to make money, how to flip money, how to invest, how to do this, how to become businessmen. Because we don't want everybody be rich. We have to have majority of the population working for him or working for the people and them who on top.
It must have the working class.
And that is how the system set. And we are just all rabbits or we call them hamsters on our wheel and that thing just running.
Just running.
And that's why no talk about is what they call the matrix.
All right, we go in for the Royal Castle Road March Jam. When we come back around, we have some voice notes there. We're going to play the voice notes as well as take your phone calls. I see your phone calls was coming in. But Royal Castle Road March Jam is up next. Robin! Your dog, Robin, your dog.
This road march is being brought to you by Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste.
Attention, masqueraders, front to the back. And the truck driver, better listen up. We out on the road and it's time to walk up. Time to walk up. On both sides, everybody nice on the inside. If you play the yard, you go outside. The truck about to turn on the left side. I call in all masqueraders to the back of the truck. Back of the truck, back of the truck, back of the truck, back of the truck, back of the truck. All masqueraders to the back of the truck. Back of the truck, back of the truck, back of the truck, back of the truck, back of the truck. All masqueraders, why ya? Back it up, 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 back it up. All masqueraders, why ya? Back it up, 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 back it up. All masqueraders, move out the way. The truck turning, the truck turning. I say move out the way. The truck turning, the truck turning. Everybody grab your friend and run to the side, 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 run to the side. Everybody grab your friend and run to the side, 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 run to the side. Side of the truck, side of the truck, side of the truck. We bout to get on wild. Side of the truck, side of the truck, side of the truck. We bout to get on wild. Why you whine on the police? Buck it down, down. Whine on the police, get him a wine. Whine on the police, security. Can you get this guy out the van? On both sides, everybody nice on the inside. If you play the yards, you go outside. The truck about to turn on the left side. I call in all masqueraders to the back of the truck, 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 back of the truck. All masqueraders to the back of the truck, 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 back of the truck. All masqueraders, why ya? Back it up, 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 back it up. All masqueraders, why ya? Back it up, 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 back it up. All masqueraders, move out the way. The truck turning, the truck turning. I say move out the way. The truck turning, the truck. Everybody grab your friend and run to the side, 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 run to the side. Everybody grab your friend and run to the side, 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 run to the side.
That road march was brought to you by Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste.
Royal Castle, our culture, our taste. Want to say thank you so much going out to Royal Castle for our road march jam right here on the Street 919 FM. All right, I have some voice notes. Let me play those voice notes now. And then we're going to take the phone calls, all right?
Oh, God, I now see this.
Maybe TC, good afternoon, boy. I hear all your partner, Baby Diarrhea, on our next frequency today. saying he come on national radio and saying there's 1 out of the 2 earlier call for it to be built in toilet paper in Skinner Park, I think on Saturday. Yeah, he say yeah, one of them 2 fellas who does be on an evening program on that station there. He call earlier Mota and Jeff. Going across there to complain. I tell earlier to entertain them fellas when he had the thing in all the program, you know. Them fellas deceitful bad, you know. The man go on there and saying earlier 1 out of earlier call for it to be built in toilet paper in Skinner Park. Them really sick and shoot by.
Good day, Heavy and TC Bitcoin. Where it alleged that Caribbean Airlines has not been audited for the last 9 years or so. The last time they were audited is somewhere between 2015 and 16. And what that goes to show, the kind of foolishness that taking place in this country. And who in charge of that? The finance minister. He in charge. And why not surprised? I tell you, anytime the government change hands and they run a forensic audit into that Ministry of Finance, you're going to see how much misappropriation and misconduct take place under this man in both there. Or they go over their head and ball. We don't know. I sure can't be bankrupt right now, to tell you the truth, because right now, he hiding all them figures from the public. Because see, everything will come out in the open. Have a good day, gentlemen.
Thank you so much for your voice note. Caller, good evening, welcome. Good afternoon.
Oh, TC and Heavy.
Yeah, man.
Heavy, I watch TC, you know. TC's a man go to that party and come and sabotage your program after the carnival. I watch him, man.
I coming back high like a kite. Or you gotta come and pick me up.
Fellas, and nah, me pick it up nobody. I not associating myself with people like all boy. I'm mad. I stay in away that black jacket, white jacket, eh? It doesn't sound like you want to sabotage my partner every day. I ain't coming and pick you up.
You gotta come and pick me up or I have a vomit in the car.
But Heavy, watch now. I agree with you, and if on a serious note, you know, slavery back then was too much of manual labor. So what they needed to do, they needed to find a way to create institutions that would, and basically what they did, they institutionalized slavery on a different level. So rather than having the slaves and having the cost to beat them over a period of time, which used to be actually too costly, and they decided to create a system that would train people how to become slaves. And that's what we are. We are slaves to the system. The politicians are just the dispatchers, but we are slaves to the system. And you know, fellas, you know it how people just know the basic form of existence. Eat, bathe, sleep, defecate, go to work, have a wife, make children, build a house if they could afford to, and just dead.
Yeah. Just the basic, as you say.
Basic, I tell you, I have a fella, a partner of mine, I know, he don't listen to talk show, he don't vote, he don't listen to nothing, he don't listen to news, he don't listen to nothing. I asked him, I said, but you just existing. He said, but I don't study them things. There are people like that. Those are the ones that actually been well programmed in the system. So, all right, so you're running on a 1 gig, you're running on a 1 gig. We ain't upgrading you at all. If we upgrade you, you go get too smart. So we leaving you with our 1 gig. How in the world you could tell me, you, as a leader of a country, collecting $85,000 a month while you have excavator bulldozing people's house? How that could marinate? How that could marinate in your psyche as a human being?
Exactly. All right, Tall man, we take our next one.
All right, fellas, it's not fair, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, Brother Heavy and Brother TC. And Brother TC and Heavy. And the leaders tell them it's not a privilege to have these things. And what all want, everything all want, don't come to the government. And it has some of them on the other program to say, everything all want, the government, the minister, the prime minister, they give all you. So that's the narrative they push. But what I really want to say today is that look how nice the leader collect the pension and the new money today, and he happy, like happy. And look at it. I sure today is mountain, coming to the mountain. Some of them may have enough to take them through the carnival weekend, because when they don't pay the bills and what they have to do, that they hold on to the fumes. So you see, if you say when slavery is finished over 500 years, how much more to make it? About 300 again? Just imagine, from since slavery done, $1 billion still spending, and yet still it is finished. That 300 years more to go. I hope they understand how much is $1 billion and what is nothing. Have a pleasant evening.
Thank you so much, Rico. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah, gentlemen, good evening. The program as usual.
Thank you, brother.
But I totally agree with what you talk about there, Eddie. I mean, I don't know if people have get it, but I agree people have the condition, especially people in some of the poor communities. So the condition that you keep voting one way, this is just the way things are. Don't question it. I keep doing that. The Granny tell you to do it. I mean, if you look at Granny as a respectable person in the household, you keep doing it. And I didn't know why you're doing it. You understand? I go back, as long as you remember the story you gave about how you thought everybody used to have to fill bucket today, because that was the norm for you. And I mean, you didn't know to expect better at that point in time. But something opened your eye, wherever you went, and you realized it's better out there. You understand? So I think to bring back the point, cognitive dissonance, I think that's what you would have mentioned. So where I see that taken, well, being really effect, taking playing, is where people, you're voting for this PNM party all your life. But when you look at the returns, you don't get any returns, but you're compelled to still do it. So you know to yourself you're not benefiting here. But for somehow you keep doing, your actions not matching what you believe now, right? But you still go back into, some people go and complain how it's over season since PNM in power, but they're still going and vote back to PNM. And that right there is a perfect example of cognitive dissonance.
Yeah, but
I like what you said, your actions is not matching your decision. That is very, very strong statement. Your action is not matching your decision. Think about what he said there. Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Hey guys, good afternoon. Yeah, they did.
Yes, brother.
One of the things, Heavy, what you mentioned the other day, that's a story I read some more time. And it's similar to what you said. You know, if you put a flag in body water, it's like that.
Yeah.
If you put it in the water and you slowly turn up the heat.
Yeah.
You avoid that. You jump around that flag. Right? And that analysis is so suitable for our present situation.
Correct.
We found in that water, that water, so it's a vapor boiling and nothing. We good. We take maybe more. Yeah, they're hot enough. Is it somewhere?
Correct.
Right? And that's what we are in country. Look at everything that's happening all over. And the majority of people saying nothing.
Yes.
The media condition us to take it, desensitize us to all the ills in the country. Right? Like I tell you, it's all you're calling and it's smart fire outside in that all you're doing partner. We are to keep it up. Have a good day, guys.
Thank you so much, man.
Brother.
Thank you so much. You know the numbers to call 342-0081, 342-0081 and 4665391. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Hey, good afternoon, TC. Good afternoon, Evie.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
I listened to the 4 o'clock news this afternoon. You see the amount of money they pay for 2 scanners? Where they get that money from right now? And today I waited for a bus for 4 hours in Sabadi. 4 hours. I'm going to send the bus pack. I want to know all the stuff delaying the bus from to come to go on us now. Send the bus on them now, man. But heavy anti-see.
Nice
things happening on the ground.
Huh?
Things happening on the ground. You know the parents, you know do now. They sell a children thing. More and more youths are saying that's picking up just one, that's kind of man, that's giving them rapid care and all them kind of things.
Yeah, well, let me
so
see
that
that.
Plan them deserve,
let me see if that will work.
So that we plan them deserve in the East-West corridor less. Rapid and CPEP.
I will advise everybody take all he can, take all.
We like crabs in our barrels. We looking for no betterment and opportunity. I want to send the bus on time. Should go on bus, stop delaying the bus on them. I want to send a small mini bus. And the bus pack up like sardine in the bus. What are you doing with that for? I look to and listening, man.
Yeah, man. Love and respect. Caller, good evening. Welcome. Caller, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, TC.
Yes, good afternoon.
Caller. Yeah, but the program yesterday, you all had a guy, he was giving a commentary. I think he had a Bajan accent. He brings lovely music to the ears, man. So if you all can play it again this evening, I'll be grateful.
No problem.
No problem.
At the beginning of the
next hour.
Next hour we'll play it, okay?
Okay, man. Thanks.
All right, man. No problem. Yeah, people have been asking back for that video. We'll play back that video in the next hour. All right? Caller, good evening. Welcome.
Hey, good evening, TC. Happy holiday going, man.
All right, cool, man. What going on, brother?
I quiet. I know why I'm here earlier. I was so surprised about taking it easy to keep it short and neat. So hope everything going good for the carnival season. And all the plans was to generate for the continuity of the programs that we enjoy. Everything what you was talking about earlier with the mindset and the culture was just that's all I was listening, and we can't allow some people some people want to live like kings, and they want to live like kings at the expense and the hardship of others. They want to prevent people from providing for themselves. Have you give a good example? If you teach a man to fish, but a man could find a lake by himself, learn how to catch his own fish, but that ain't enough for some people. They want to prevent you from providing for yourself, and that's not right. That's what this government has been putting us through. That's not right. So from our end, what we had to do is we had to keep speaking up. We can't stay silent. Keep up the great work, fellas, all the best.
Yeah, man, keep it real.
Thank you, brother.
It's not just about talk alone, keep it real. You understand? Talk is good. But the day of reckoning will come.
Correct.
When you have to make the right decision to remove them. You understand?
Yeah. As I say, there's only one opportunity you have once every 5 years to make a difference.
You have to remove them.
And you don't even want to take that power to stop all these things that is happening to you, your family, your children, the country, you know, to make a better. You don't want to use that power. You rather stay home and go and drink rum. Yeah. You understand? You rather sit down and watch Netflix on it by the TV. Things you could do any other day in the week. You decide you're going to take that time to stay home and do nothing. Or you get free time from work, you go down and lie down and sleep.
Yeah, I taking my 2 hours.
Yeah, they're taking the 2 hours to go and sleep. You understand?
Yeah.
You see how that friend say that to me and I feel sick, yes?
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, they don't understand.
They don't understand.
And the old saying, what they want you to say is, I don't care, I still have to come, still have to come out next day and do my work.
You see who invent that? That person is that was invented by them, you know. Just so that I see that deception, you know. They still have to come out and do it now.
I still have to come out and look for it.
Yeah, I still have to come out and look, regardless of who in power, I still have to be there. And you see this narrative they send to all of them is the same?
Yeah, all of them is the same.
The warriors believe that.
They want you to believe that.
Yeah, so no matter who you vote for, you understand, it's the same, so better just vote for me and done.
Yeah.
Continue voting or you're voting because all of them is the same.
Yeah, all of them is the same. That is one of the things they are accustomed selling for you.
Just selling you that dream. Selling you that dream. How you dotage behind that stupid talk. And you regurgitating it, you know. And to ask yourself, you make a bet you hear somebody say that.
Yeah.
Ask yourself that question.
You thought about that. You thought about it for yourself.
Ask yourself, is you make up that?
Yeah.
Or if somebody really say that and they repeat them what they say.
Yeah. Or somebody sell you that. Somebody sell you that. Yeah. You hear it somewhere.
And
they tell you, well, the kind of gay dotish analogy why they believe that everybody's the same and you just run with that from there on.
From there on, that's what you saying.
Yeah. You never thought about it and analyze it for yourself.
Yeah.
And say, listen.
You never created that then.
Yeah. Let me dissect this.
Yeah.
And see if both of them is really the same. Because that is madness. It could never be.
Never.
It could never be. When you look at it, there is no way both of them is the same. You understand? And this is why I would always say the greatest fear right now in any PNM person pocket is not the UNC. It is the leader of the UNC.
Correct.
The greatest fear for any one of them, for any PNM person, they doesn't even direct the conversation to the UNC. They just always come with this.
Yeah.
Kamala. Yeah. The UNC about it about. The UNC about it about. That'll change our leader.
You know why? Let me see if I can say it in 23 seconds.
Yeah.
They know if the leader move, they can buy anybody else.
Yeah, they can buy anybody else. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
They know if they remove Kamala, anybody else could be bought.
Yeah. You understand? So we can see you all here in the second hour. We're going to take that to the top of the hour now.
You've got bills to pay. And so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Digicel. Points get done, data get done, minutes get done, speed get done. Digicel is the real #1. Switch and done, hurry up and come cause while you're waiting, everybody online speeding, full fast to the top, yeah we leading. Digicel have it luck and you need to switch it. Now is the right time to come in or sign up online. Digicel is one of a kind. Make up your mind and make the switch today. For 30 days you don't even have to pay. Keep that same phone number, don't worry, we've got you. With Digicel, the vibes got no way. But you have to switch today.
Switch to the bigger, better network. Digicel, better together.
Oscar B and friends get you ready for an all-inclusive grown folks event. Let's glow in white. On Carnival Sunday, the 2nd of March. And number 22, Unity Crescent, Paradise East, Tararigua. Let's celebrate live from 6 p.m. till 2 a.m. Featuring IWER George, Ziggy Rankin, Music Chess, Shawayne Trackmaster, DJ Carlos, DJ Jerry, Selector Rodney, DJ Shadow, and Kevin. Advance tickets are $400. For information, contact 483-4884, 754-6526, 327-9047, and 934-667-0267. Glow in White Carnival Sunday. Powered by Simon Music Supplies.
Tuco presents the Kaiso Dynasty, a new global experience of calypso music. Radisson Hotel, Wrightson Road, with a dynamic collection of stars featuring G.I., Gypsy, the Calypso Princess, Corinne Ashe, Brother Easy, Reese and Nell, Mark Pear, Dakota Francis, Ricky Jai, Poser, Tazea O'Connor, Tara Lawrence, Sister Ava, Young Poser, Sheldon Lean, MCs Errol Fabian, Alan the Entertainer, and Pelf. Backed by Kern Somerville and the Sensational Band. Chorus by the Kaiso Dynasty Divas. Opening night, Thursday, 13 February. Showtime, 8 p.m. Tickets, $200. 2-for-1 special, $300 and $350 special reserve. Tickets available on islandetickets.com, Tuco's head office in Woodbrook, and at the Radisson box office. Purchase your tickets at Crosby St. James, Simon's Musical Supplies, WAC Radio, Tuco's head office, all Tuco zonal zones, and selected Better Deal supermarkets. The Kaiso Dynasty, formerly Kaiso House, presented by Tuco. The Kaiso Dynasty, the new global experience where calypso and culture come alive.
Let me tell you about my love. Her harmonious voice leaves me basity. She likes the Lata Mangeshkar or sometimes a little soca, you know. My dulahin could control the tabla, roll up the tassa, and vibes up a wedding. I'm addicted to her spicy personality. But you see me? I respect the mother-in-law. I love my chutney.
We understand your passionate connection to your chutney music because we share it too. That's why B-Mobile is a proud sponsor of Chutney Soca Monarch. B-Mobile, love my carnival.
Young people of our nation, ignite your wellness journey with Nature's Touch Youth Health Caravan with Princess Omega and Associates. Prevent ill health today and reap the benefit of good health tomorrow. Join us every second and fourth Saturday of each month at 9:25 a.m. to 9:55 a.m., where we bring to you innovative health solutions. Invest in yourself today by ensuring that you're enjoying optimum health. We are located at number 3, 7th Avenue North via the Eastern Main Road, Barataria. For further information, please call or WhatsApp us at 868-310-8671 or 364-4464. Remember, at Nature's Touch, your health is our priority.
Are you searching for the perfect venue for your wedding reception, company retreat, graduation celebration, or just an unforgettable party? Well, look no further. Vibes Event Space is ready to bring your event to life. Located at number 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Bonaccord, Tobago. Our space offers the perfect settings for any occasion. Call us today at 394-3612 or 620-3057 to book your date. And don't forget to follow us on social media at Vibes Event Space to see what we're all about. Make your next event one to remember at Vibes the Event Space. The Event Space.
When the carnival pace pick up, Royal Castle is the most tasty and convenient stop.
Welcome to Royal Castle's drive-thru.
Whether we heading to the beach with chicken buckets and sides, having a house line with all the combos and sandwiches, or we stop by the castle to eat before the fete. Royal Castle local flavor is always part of the carnival.
Greatest show. No matter what they say about we,
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Nobody else have the TC and you are listening world. You know what I'm saying now? This is like the bird in the cage. This man had the bird in a cage for 3 years. He feeding it, water every before he go to work. Come back in the evening, in the night, he feed it for 3 years. That day he leave, going to work when he done feed the bird. When he come back in the evening to feed the bird, he see the door open. Whole day that door open, he forget that door open. And you know that cage, that bird chewed in so much to flying on stick to stick. That is all. Stick to stick, stick to stick. And then he realized he could escape. He didn't realize he could escape. The man said, wait, my bird real chain, boy. You programmed the bird mind. He didn't even know that freedom door open. That was going on with the people in Trinidad and Tobago. Plenty of them who say they're paying them till they're dead. There's a chance to free yourself. If you ain't seen it as a chance to fly out of that cage, this is a chance for the bird to fly out of that cage. The owner leave the door open wide. Come on. Or they could go and fly and get all their own thing. Or they could go and fly and get all their own thing when all they fly out that door. Or it's just jumping from stick to stick in realizing this is the door open and we free when we come out that door. You ain't realizing that was going on with these same people with a bird brain in Trinidad and Tobago. Who is the real terrorist? That's why I want them to tell me. Who is the real terrorist? You feel people now onto all your Dr. Rowley? Who is the real terrorist? Yellow is the code. Let all them birds stay in the cage if they were. Let all them monkey fight for fake on top of the cage and don't come out. It's come out of that cage. The door open right now for every bird to fly out if you want freedom. And who don't want freedom, stay there. That is them who is paying them until they're dead. Them is the birds who don't want no freedom. But we flying out of that cage before the owner come back home by flying out of that cage. We go find our own food. All the little no-headed set of people. Yellow is the code. Dr. Rowley, you know you're going to pay the penalty, right? You and the whole posse. And I watching me military service. Them go be involved in this too, no? Trust me. Love in the house, right? Going back.
Good evening to Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean. Today is Sunday, February 23rd, 2025, and this is Operation Liberation. In the closing stages of the the Caribbean Heads of Government conference held here in Barbados, the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Keith Rowley, stated that gangs should be classified as terrorist organizations. Mr. Rowley, I would like to say to you, sir, in fact, I can't call you sir. That's too good a term to address you by. I gotta say boy, because your behavior to date has been nothing more than juvenile, asinine behavior. And one of the things that I have to say to you is that Trinidad and Tobago signed the UN Security Resolution 1373 Anti-Terrorist Act on the 20th of September 2001. Also, prior to that, on the 19th of July 2007, Trinidad and Tobago also agreed and acceded to the Bioweapons Convention. Trinidad and Tobago also signed the Anti-Terrorism Act of 2018, which prohibits the use of biological weapons and also prohibits the assistance, financing, and supporting of the use of biological weapons. Trinidad and Tobago also signed on the 25th of September 2013 the Arms Trade Treaty. But yet, you come to Barbados and sit down in a Caribbean Heads of Government conference and tell the CARICOM members that gang members need to be classified as terrorists. I want to ask you one question, Mr. Rowley, and being as your head is shining brighter than your future right now, I would like you to answer this question to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Who are the real terrorists? Trinidad and Tobago has recorded 3,702 murders between 2018 and 2024, and it's still ongoing because of policies your PNM government put in place at the behest of a criminal organization such as the World Health Organization, led by a known terrorist, Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, who was being instructed by the terrorist organization of the Central Intelligence Agency, being funded by US aid for using US taxpayers' money and directed by the Bank of International Settlements, the OECD, the Inter-American Development Bank, as well as the criminal Democrat Biden administration led by Joe Biden and other terrorists. Who are the real terrorists? Furthermore, you, under your administration, implemented biological weapons in violation of UN Security Resolutions 1373. And the most egregious of all is that on paragraph 4, it says, I quote, with concern the close connection between international terrorism and transnational organized crime, illicit drugs, money laundering, illegal arms trafficking, and illegal movement of nuclear, chemical, biological, and other potentially deadly materials, and in this regard emphasizes the need to enhance coordination of efforts on national, sub-regional, regional, international levels in order to strengthen a global response to this serious challenge and threat to international security. What have you done? You have violated that UN Security Resolution by allowing armed gangs to operate in Trinidad with full knowledge of your government. In addition, you are in violation of 18 US Code 175, the prohibition of biological weapons, which states, whomsoever knowingly develops, produces, stockpiles, transfers, acquires, retains, or possesses any biological agent or delivery system for use as a weapon, or knowingly assists a foreign state or any organization to do so, or attempts, threatens, or conspires to do the same, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned for life or any term of years or both. Mr. Rowley, you and the PNM will be brought to justice via the Caribbean COVID Crimes Criminal Justice Tribunal. You are nothing more than a corrupt terrorist organizer, and you are a corrupt political leader whom the rest of the corrupt Caribbean leaders have now sought to pay tribute to, simply because you are now covering your dirty little backside, trying to run away from the justice that is coming. The people of the Caribbean will hold you accountable, and you will be tried, you will be convicted, and you will be executed for the crimes against humanity. Have a good evening.
From yesterday to today, people have asked time and time again to play over that clip there. So we just facilitated the people that wanted to hear it.
Correct.
For a second time. We're going to open the phone lines now. Have you had something you wanted to...
No, I could open the phone lines and let the people calling on.
All right. So we're going to open the phone lines now, and we're going to take your phone calls. You know the phone numbers. 342-0081, 342-0081, and 466-5391. Caller, good evening, welcome.
Yeah, just a sec. Good evening, good evening. Let's step away from the radio.
Yeah.
Hi, good day, Chuck Man, your house here.
Chuck Man, what going on?
I'm good. Even though you're always here, but I'll be locked on and listening.
Yeah, man.
Well, all I will simply say, this one surprised. Well, that's a surprise in the sense that when people just speak out openly like that, it wouldn't be surprising you will hear on tomorrow's program is UNC put that man up to do that. You see what is going on? It doesn't like to hear the truth. No, I was amazed because I park in my container right now. So I stop there. No, what is going on? I thought I break down the truck. I said, no, I'm listening to something here. And the man hit it on the head. So I see it and I will pull it back. I want to start on the car and go and I'll pull back and I'll listen to it. But you see, another one, they will say, as again, I'll repeat it. They will say tomorrow that UNC put them after that. Because we have a set of stiff-necked people sitting down on the port, sitting down all over the place. And our taxes paying them to do what? To say, it's PNM country and PNM give us this. I don't know how PNM run, but do the correct thing, do the right thing. So, as again, brothers, locked on listening, you all doing a good job. Keep it up. Truck mind the house. Always have the support.
Thank you so much, Chuck Man.
TC. That analogy I bring there, just like the one with the fleas. But it reminds me of what Harriet Tubman say. She freed thousands of slaves and she could have freed thousands more if only they knew they were slaves. But that is how the thinking of some people is. They want to remain like that forever and believe what they're standing for is the right way. They're going down so with their boots in the grave until death do them part. Have a good day, Heavy and TC.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much. You see the name of that speech here, the greatest political speech in Trinidad and Tobago. I want to hear this bad.
I want to hear it too.
I want to hear this bad, so I'm going to play this now.
I've heard some great political speeches before, but this one is on par with the 1963 Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech. Take a look at this video, guys.
And even within our own homes, we may have to call our homes and our families together around a table and say, you know what, we can no longer afford to go to the movies twice a week or 3 times a week. We may not be able to bake ham every month or make macaroni pie. We may have to cut back.
Cut back, you say?
Because we may have to reapportion some of the scarce resources to other important things.
Raising the salary of parliamentarians by up to 70% and implementing property tax for the rest of citizens in Trinidad and Tobago.
And sometimes our children may scream at us.
In this particular instance, you can't blame them.
And they might throw themselves into tantrum, and they may even throw shoes at us and break glasses. But that child, that young boy and that young girl must have no doubt in their minds that the decisions of their parents
was one of the worst things ever. It may have compromised their generation and many other generations to come after them. Let me know you guys in the comments down below.
Yeah, boy, yeah. Yeah, me. Yeah, the man say, you have to tell your children that they may not be able to eat macaroni pie.
You see, that man is so not in touch with the ground. Who does go cinema 3 times a week? Eh? First, he don't even know what people going through on the ground. He talking about you won't be able to go to the movies 3 times a week.
Yeah.
You won't eat ham
every month.
Every month.
When last you does eat ham every month?
But you might even have once in a year. For the year, TC. But first, they don't know.
The man say you might not be able to eat ham, and your children might throw glass and pelt shoes at you.
Yeah, because they can't get where they want.
That's really
that to show how we so
disconnect. That's how disconnected.
Now disconnected from the God. That people doesn't eat chicken for the month. They can't afford to buy chicken.
He real disconnected and see.
They don't understand what people going through.
Yeah,
they're not. They're so disconnected from the ground that they don't understand what the day-to-day man going through. No.
They really believe that somebody eating
You are telling you what?
Bacon ham every week.
You know what the man say? You might have to tell the train they can't eat ham every month.
Every month?
They might can't go to the movies
3 times a week.
3 times a week. And when we talking movies, we know all the cheap cinemas close.
Yeah, come on.
So it has to be either up, down in the movie town or up Trinity.
Yeah.
Who does go movies 2-3 times for the week? He said week, you know. He said month, you know.
Who does go movie 2-3 times for the month, self?
That's what I'm saying. First, he's not disconnect. First, that's what disconnect. He said, my child can't afford to make macaroni pie every day.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah.
You can't make macaroni pie on a Sunday again. You see, the other day, let me tell you about it is. The other day, I talking to some in barber shop. And I say, let me tell you, macaroni pie gets so expensive to make now that when they check up the ingredients of macaroni pie, it might cost $100 and some.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you really can't afford to bake a macaroni pie. The cheapest thing in the macaroni pie is the macaroni.
It's the macaroni.
Right? The pack of macaroni is the cheapest thing. You see the milk, and the cheese, and the egg, and the... Brother man, forget that. Forget that.
Rice and chicken.
Rice and chicken, I say rice and lentil peas. Full stop.
And dice it.
Yeah. And dice it there. You understand? If you have a little smoker in somewhere there or a little piece of salt meat, you might throw it in the peas.
Yeah.
But you're talking about full course Sunday lunch. I could remember when we used to eat Sunday lunch long time.
Yeah. When you eat Sunday lunch
TC,
long time.
it's 2 pie. It's macaroni pie and shepherd pie.
Yeah.
Right? It's potato salad or macaroni salad.
Yeah.
And green salad, which is fresh salad with tomato and cucumber and lettuce and Christmas rice. Like, nice, pretty rice, fried rice.
Yeah.
You understand? And again, stew chicken and baked chicken. Yeah. And cooking lentil peas and pigeon peas
and dry
or
peas.
Kalalu.
Yeah, dry peas and Kalalu. Yeah.
You understand?
And that was a normal Sunday.
And that was a normal Sunday lunch long time back in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
We talking about
Then the cut it down. Then you could have go to 1 pie
Yeah, one pie.
The rice will remain white.
White rice.
They're
not going to put no carrot and all them things to put in that rice and corn. Imagine you get corn in the rice and thing. You're not going to buy that.
Yeah, the rice now is just white rice.
White rice.
With the callaloo and stew chicken.
And stew chicken. White rice, callaloo and stew chicken.
And now it's gone down from there now.
You're not making callaloo again because callaloo to make callaloo not too expensive.
Yes. If you're making Sunderland now, it's pie and chicken. If you really want to go expensive Sunderland right now,
pie chicken.
Pie chicken.
Full stop.
Full stop. And if you want to boil some rice, no problem.
No problem.
But you ain't putting no callaloo in that.
No.
Hear what I am my neighbor telling her children.
Mm-hmm.
See? Wait is it? Pie, potato salad, callaloo, chicken, and big pork. Like 3 days of food.
Yeah, 3 days of food, yeah.
Like, she say, you mad?
You mad, yeah. That are the cut.
Like 3 days. The pie, right?
Yeah.
And the chicken could cook 1 day. That could be your Sunday lunch.
Right.
Monday,
yeah.
We could make the potato with the pork, put them potato in it, and rice. You understand?
Yep.
That's 3 days a meal. We not going and do all of that in 1 day.
I'm telling you, TC, we have gone back in our lifestyle of living.
Yeah.
Way back.
Way back.
You understand? Way back. Tell them how bad it is we have it. Remember a long time, corned beef was a quick meal?
No, well, corned beef.
Right now, corned beef is like, if you eat, I can't tell when the last I eat a proper corned beef and macaroni.
And let me tell you something.
You only watch corned beef and pass it straight to the
long time when you making corned beef is corned beef gourmet.
It's gourmet corned beef.
It's tomatoes
and sweet pepper and pimentos and onion and all kind of things.
Gourmet.
Gourmet corned beef. No. Corned beef, salt and black pepper.
Yeah, with some ketchup.
With some ketchup.
And the rice.
And the rice.
Yeah.
First up.
That is it.
Right?
Yeah, that is it.
It's plenty rice and a little bit of corned beef in the middle. Yes. You have to shape that corned beef.
White and red.
White and red.
I'm telling you now. Yeah.
Okay.
And a tin of corned beef right now is very expensive.
Very expensive.
Very expensive.
Well, you can buy. Look.
Caller, good evening.
Only talking about corned beef. You know, long time you used to the small tin and the big tin. You don't even see the small tin again.
Nah, you can't get small tin again.
It's only big tin. You only just describing that in the last 9 years to 10 years, this government has literally destroyed the family table.
Yeah.
Destroy the family table. That's what they did. They literally destroyed. So things that you would have, basic things that you would have looked at in the week, you cook a little pilau. And if you feel to make Wednesday, I might cook a little saltfish and dumpling. Thursday, I might jump out yourself with a little provision. And
brother, what you do just now? Wait. You don't start bad already. Here why? When you cooking now, you have to cook for 2 days.
You have to cook for 2 days.
You can't cook saltfish and dumpling today, and then go and cook provision and stew chicken tomorrow. You rich?
TC, you know it's cheaper for me.
But
rich?
That was this. But TC and Heavy, that was our basic style of cooking.
Long time.
Some of we didn't even have none of more lasagna.
All right,
some of we basic macaroni, potato salad. That was basic, yeah.
So man, you know it have a generation of people, a generation of children, who in the teens now, 18, 19, 20, 21, that don't know about that Sunday lunch we talking about it with macaroni pie and fried rice and potato pie on a normal Sunday. You know they don't know about that?
Them only know about that when them only know about that when they go in a wedding.
When they go a wedding or go something or a big event.
A function, yeah.
Yeah, them don't know about that.
Yeah.
Them don't know about cooking every day neither.
They don't eat that normally.
But long time we feel to eat that on a Tuesday. That you see, if we eat that on a Tuesday, mother come on and play why she cook that on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Normal. We know it's a difference from meat.
Yeah.
You understand? You say, put the meat on top for me there.
Yeah.
You understand? Look at next thing we care about again. Oxtail. You can buy oxtail?
Oh, Jesus.
God.
You're buying oxtail, you gotta buy oxtail.
How often?
You win the lotto to
buy oxtail?
How much for pigtail now? You're going too far. You talk about oxtail. How much for pigtail now?
You telling me?
You get a little piece of pigtail big like your hand. A little piece of pigtail big like your hand.
Different.
The place really get tough.
We real cut back.
Yeah, the place really get tough.
A man on a Friday, on a Thursday, a boy could cook up a little rice and pigtail. When last you hear somebody talk about that? Rice and pigtail? You know, fellas, I want to comment a little bit on that piece of documentary or just thingy.
Yeah.
How many of us knew how much things our Prime Minister signed up on? For instance, that whole arms treaty thing. How many of us know about that? From since 2001, he said. Since 2001, and you see how much different things they sign off on. So we voting for our government to keep we in secret then. We're not voting for a government that governs us. We're voting for a government that keeps the people in secret. They go in the back, they sign what they have to sign, they do what they have to do, and we in the dark out here, fighting and eating and killing one another then.
Correct. Let me tell you something.
Boy, people, all you better jump out and voting. All you better jump out and vote. All who talking about it, they're talking about, oh, they had to look for this. All right. It coming down fast, you know, heavy. We'd be talking about when current go and when we can't get gas. People feel it's a fairy tale thing we'd be talking about, you know. People just feel, I sure that people be listening to me, so what stupidness them talking about Trinidad would never, them believe in their mind we would never reach today, you know. All right, Heavy, I go listen off here.
All right, thank
love
you.
and respect.
Nobody else again. You remember when I used to be calling this name Dr. Ted Ross the other day, and I saying, what this man doing in Trinidad? How Dr. Ross didn't tell nobody about this man, what he doing here? And I tell all, who is this man? And any country this man land in is chaos to the highest level. He just leave it in. And here this man mentioned the same Dr. Ted Ross name, connected with Dr. Rowley and the PNM. He come in this country, do what he do, and slip out. Easy. So all the time remember, if all they say, hear me talking about this Ted Ross, Dr. Ted Ross. All over the world, he's a old terrorist. And Dr. Rowley's best friend, when he was here, all of them realized this man was here. Look at these people quite out of Trinidad and Tobago, and them realize who he associated with. Who is the real terrorist, Dr. Rowley? That's what the man asked him, come and tell Trinidad and Tobago. If them people, let's say, okay, go ahead and label them as that. You know what's going on? Nobody in Trinidad don't know you went over there to brand the people down here as terrorists, you know. But these people on here, Dr. Rowley, you know that. You know that, Dr. Ted Ross, since that man land here, saying, hey, only look out for all kind of shocking acts of terrorism, look out for all kind of things, look out for state of emergency, and look out for no election. This is why I was saying all the time, and I didn't mention that same Ted Ross name. But somehow I feel we will have to have an election. You can't do that because the Ontario, you know the Ontario, right? You can do as much as you want, but not as long as you want. God say so. Love in the house.
Love in the house.
Marvin, Swabin, you right up there with the cold pot and bicycle man. But you ain't gonna say that now, eh? Or they get all their good pay raise, right? So all they can afford to go to the movies 3 times for the month, eat macaroni pie and ham every month, right? But the average Joe, the average man in the street, had to suffer now, right? Because of all their wickedness. They can't get nothing because of what they do, right? Or they adjust all their salary, and everybody else must suffer and don't get nothing, right? So that's all they programming people now. Have a good day, Heavy NTC. Heavy NTC, already saying things hard now, but Dr. Rowley and the finance minister and company saying We had 2 years of hardship to come, right? Till we get a Dragon Gas deal. It's trouble we go see for the next 2 years. So you can imagine what people going to eat during that period of time when we facing that so-called hardship and we had to tighten that belt and it breaking we spine. Crapo smoke we pipe, you know, fellas. Oh, I hope all they know that. All they talking about there, right, with them food, might be fiction now, you know. You might need to be able to eat them thing again. Have a good day.
Yeah, we don't understand it already, you know. We just bringing it real for the people because, as I told people, right? And what the normal man don't understand is voting really have consequences.
Yep.
You understand? My finger made the food price it where it is today.
Yeah.
If I made a better decision when it came to that day when I went to the voting booth, amongst a lot of my peers and people who I know went and voted the same way I vote. If we thought about it or we had a little bit of knowledge, right, to know that when we voted, I would have been paying 3 times at the pump now. And then they would have blamed it somewhere else. I would have, when I go into the supermarket, they're telling me, no, it's not here alone, a little worry. This happening all over the world.
Right.
You understand? They try to sell it that. No, this is happening here alone. This is a worldwide pain everybody going through. Right? While Guyana, right there, could now find oil. And when they find oil, they could say every household go in and get X amount. And in the blink of an eye, they get more money. They say, yeah, well, forget that. Everybody who living in the house get in.
Yeah, everybody get in.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it's not in a household anymore. Individual.
Yep.
And they now find. I sure they have bills because they was a country under pressure for years.
Yeah.
I sure they have mountain of bills. Right? A bread in Guyana is $300 and something. Right?
When they do the conversion, it's cheaper than that bread in Trinidad, I don't know.
But we will watch it and say, but they're paying $300 and something for bread. They ain't doing the conversion, eh? So I'm leaving it as $300 and something. Yeah. But then, as he see he can ease the burden on in any direction, this president of Guyana could ease the burden on his citizens, right? He decided, I am going to go in that direction and ease the burden.
Correct.
On top of that, he decided, I'm not going and build house and rest it down.
No.
And I'm not going and build house with no lottery system.
Nope.
And I'm not going and build house that some people will get and some can't get. And I'm not going and build house with where when somebody could pay a rent for $4,000.
Yeah.
When you go to the HDC, right? The monthly installment is $1,900, $2,000, and you're telling them they still can't pay that rent.
Yeah, can't qualify.
You ain't qualified.
Yeah.
But that person has 7 years in receipt
paying
$4,000 in rent.
Yeah.
7 years and the landlord they put them out.
Yeah.
But you telling them
they can't afford a house.
They can't afford a house.
When the installments at $1,900.
At $1,900, where they will be saving $2,100.
Yep.
He's not doing that.
Nah.
He billing 3 different income bracket house.
3 different types of income bracket house.
So you
poor, middle class, and
upper class.
Yeah.
Right? So if you is a janitor, he building a house and you could come and you could get.
Correct.
Right? Why we are house growing in bush.
Yep.
But we pushing down people little structure and say we need that piece of land now. Right? We have houses that we need to demolish. We have houses in Trinidad that it is not home-worthy. Right? It is not home-worthy. all they go into tobacco and push down that and make that home worthy. All they see in a piece of land what people living on. And all they don't need it right now because no blueprint and job for that.
They do nothing yet.
Right? Election around the corner. All they going and start no project day. Right? All they going and push down that. He's not doing that. The Guyana president is not doing that. You understand? The Guyana president didn't tell the police and the army here what? Tighten all the belt, all they'll get 4%. He give them a back pay on top of he get them a razor pay first.
He get them a razor pay first.
And then after he come and he get them a Christmas not even a back pay, a bonus.
Bonus, yeah. Yeah.
He come and he give them a bonus.
Yep. Yep.
Right? We have people doing highways and byways in Trinidad here. And he ain't calling them in no meeting and call them accountable.
Yeah, no.
But the Guyana president
calling
everybody from captain to cook. Sit down there and let me have a discussion why my money spending
and them
thing running behind time. And all they could come and collect all the check when the time ready.
Yep.
But when it's time for the meeting, and I tell all them reach here for 6 o'clock, you by the gate 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'll lock you out. But our prime minister wants to rub shoulders with these people and make them more rich. So here what? Make them more wealthy. So here what? I can't call them and call them accountable because them is who running things.
Correct.
Them is who dealing with the things.
Them is who getting the contract.
Them is who here. You understand?
You can't call them and tell them nothing.
No.
They could take their time.
He not even in the income bracket.
Yeah.
So cool it. You understand? When it's you're the one who sat on a TV program and said this is not about a skill, this is not about balancing a skill. You watch the poor people in Trinidad and tell them it's not about making the poor people richer.
It's making the rich richer.
It's about making the rich richer so them could provide opportunity for the poor. Where is the opportunity? He depending on the private sector to get richer so them could provide opportunity for the poor. What dotishness you telling me?
I know the private sector.
When you are the one who's supposed to be providing those opportunities.
Correct.
That's what we voted for.
Wow.
That is what we vote you. That's what I dip my finger for.
Yep.
Well, God hear me. Knock on wood. I'd rather dead before they get this finger again. Because they ain't deserving. And you see, I want to put out this to every youth out there. In the last 10 years, all of us stand up in a funeral, including myself, and cry for some youth that we know that what we just call in the ghetto get licked down. In the last 10 years, over and over, we wear T-shirts with face on it.
Yep. R.I.P.
In the last 10 years, I came here many times and can't even function because somebody are close to now get licked down, as we just call it.
Yeah.
Right?
Somebody who know our friend.
Somebody we know we love.
Yeah.
Not just know, I didn't know him living around the corner. Somebody we love. Right? And that is because we did not make the right decision. That is because we know we living in the ghetto and we know how the ghetto does run, and instead of looking for betterment for ourselves, we choose the same stupidness and we pay for it. I don't know about all here, but I am not going to make that foolish decision again. As one, if I alone had to go and vote against it, my vote will come against that. No more RIP and Jersey and Flambeau. You understand? Put the right people in charge so the job could get done. And I telling you today, just as I sit here today, and I condemn to the fullest everything that this government is doing. Let the next government come and play mad now. Let the next government come in here and feel like I go sit down here and I is a lash up head and I go just go with the flow and say, well, yeah, well, look them, they do it. Look, you PNM, they do it. And this is why I born in PNM, because when UNC, when did it sell me the dream and told me, look, UNC is doing bad and they will do better? I take that dream.
Yeah, you get by.
I get by. When they told me, right, that they could do better, I take that and I went and dip my finger for them to do better. And they do worse. So I'll dip my finger until I get them out. My finger will turn blue until I get them out.
You hear that, Uncle? TC Uncle in Santa Cruz?
Uncle Wayne. Uncle Wayne. I telling you, I will dip my finger until I get them out. They have to go.
Correct.
Because they lie to me. And they lie to a lot of us out there and tell us they'll make our life better. Look at how much mistake that woman make. And this and that, and they're going to do it better, and they're going to do it better. They never did it better. They did worse. Hi, good evening, caller.
Hi, good evening. Listen, it is a right of each citizen of Trinidad and Tobago for food, clothing, and shelter. It doesn't matter which government day. And this government day, and they don't want to give some of the people some of the things. They want to give them people all the things. And you see the thing about it, how much of money this country owing, and yet still them pay rising. And some of the people ain't getting nothing. I'll go on.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It is what it is.
Heavy and TC. Don't forget the Afro XM Bank. Open up in Guyana now too, you know. I wonder why, boy. Is it because the president have a vision? That he bring investment into the country? And where we Prime Minister? Where he vision is? When the people come knocking on Trinidad door and they ask for a little tax exemption, the man say no. No way. But yet, Guyana and Bahamas and other countries opening up the door for investment from the Afro-XM Bank. Well, I hope if this government change hands, that the USC allow these people to come in here and open up opportunities for we brothers and sisters outside there who could get the investment to open up their businesses so that they could prosper rather than suffer. Have a good day.
Thank you so much. Caller, good evening, welcome.
Good evening, TC and Heavy.
Hey, what going on, brother?
Okay. Yes, and I have a serious problem with you, you know.
Tell me.
You want to carry TC there to come back crawling on the belly? What's wrong with you?
I wanna carry heavy.
Yeah?
I wanna carry heavy with me.
Any PNM invitation?
Well, but I'm a riding partner. We gotta go together.
But that man will come out crawling on the belly. What's wrong with you?
Bonnie and Clyde, you rolling.
Right, but it's only a motor car that's rolling around with all you. You are only on wheels, though. But I want to put out a message here to the parents of this country here. You see the doggy look a bone. When you come around, don't let them touch your children, you know. Don't let them touch your children, because your children could be doomed for life. Trust me what I'm telling you, that they're not easy. If you just put a footstep over that Balize gate there, you're gone, you know. Don't go there, TC and Heavy.
But we getting ham, lamb, and jam and steak and...
That's only temporary, that's for an hour, 2 hours.
Lobster, heavy lobster.
We could get lobster in the river, some river have lobster in it. You know, that's for 2 hours, and the rest of the day you're hungry and suffering. What's wrong with all you? You have nothing to offer, your boy. You have nothing to offer nobody. Great is the PNM for suffering.
Alright, Musawa.
Alright, all you get home safe. Have a good evening.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Every lobster, have you ever had that lobster? You ever had lobster?
It's okay, I don't want for lobster. I eat lobster in Tobago.
You lobster in Tobago?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
Will they bring the Tobago lobster back here for you?
It's okay. I will wait till I go to Tobago to eat lobster again. It's okay.
This one come from next to Mason Hall. This is a special lobster. They do this one and they put it. They do this lobster and they put it in a special crate. And they say nobody's to eat this lobster. Wait until we introduce it to heavy duty NTC, and these lobster here is for them. You understand? Special. Oh, they don't know good thing now.
Good afternoon, heavy NTC.
Good
and
afternoon.
Everybody out there. Rowley told us to tighten our belts, eat green fig and salt. But they're not doing that, you know. Right? Only cook macaroni pie when? Who bakes ham every month?
I don't know.
But they are not practicing what they preach, you know. Because it's shrimp, ham, lamb and jam and caviar for them. Whereas the rest of us have to eat green fig and salt. But that's okay. That's okay. All that money that they going away with, he going away with, and didn't even look back at pensioners. He might even be able to eat a decent meal of green fig and salt. Wait and you'll see. God don't like evil. God don't like wickedness. And what that man is doing to this country is evil and wicked. Thanks a lot, guys.
Caller, good evening. Welcome.
Good evening, Express here. TC and Heavy don't go to that party. You know why?
Tell me.
You go Google and get enough food to eat. Pastor Google.
He'll what?
Pastor Google. You will take his share, you see.
I'll take his share.
Yeah. So better two of yours, Steve.
All right. No problem. All right. Since you put it that way, we're gonna stay away from that. Since you put it that way.
Nice. Okay. Right, brother.
All right, man.
Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Yeah, man. You understand? Since you put it that way. Caller, good evening. Welcome.
Good afternoon, TC. Good afternoon. I have a big party down Bally's house later on tonight.
But I hear you went to ticket.
Me, I Judah Davy and Boxer. I pass it on them all in the red already. Waving Bally's flag, you know. I feel like up on myself like it's a party up here too. Right now they're walking around camping up here. I'm begging to change the address and thing, you know.
Papa.
Yeah, my bring us that boy from PLM Stronghold and they try to bring it up with our parents and they walk along and beg them to go and change the address, anything in for the election after Carnival or the election time, you know. They're going door to door and asking if yeah, just I think change over thing as that and all kind of thing. But Christian, if you don't go back, you don't go down there, right?
Yeah, we might pass. We might just pass for 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
Yeah, pass by me.
We don't want to do we guess that. You know, if somebody invite you somewhere, you have to show your face.
I go and pass.
Well, Pastor, give us some gas. Let's return that evil wicked pastor.
And let me tell you something. Let me tell you why I want to go bad. Right? When we lineman upstairs, we're going to be watching the app downstairs.
Yeah. All the cockroaches them downstairs.
Juliet, all of them linemen downstairs in the crowd, and we up in the VVIP, the upper Angela. Right? When them is doubles and corn soup, we is lobster and steak. Lobster and steak. Yeah.
Yeah. That one should have been in stretch crowd. Like little pottongs. I go on by to say, well, let me show say, boy. Great is the PNM and wicked. That's why I prevail all the time. Fireball the PNM, not too evil and wicked. But he said, I be, or you come back for the next 3 hours after the carnival?
Yeah, after the carnival, we back as normal.
And we are going to take look and see 2 union workers come across to the UNC. All right? So we will talk.
Yeah, man. Oh, they're really trying to discourage you from going and eat a nice.
Them don't try to discourage me, I already know.
It's a lasagna.
The mere fact that you come to tell me that I find as an insult to me.
Night is a lasagna.
You can't be my friend and invite me to go to that party. I don't know. They could be giving me $1 million.
Hello, good evening. And you have the ticket?
Caller.
The man, the person hang up. So, I is not your friend for. If we get a special invitation.
You see?
You want to share the message?
I don't want to see the message. I'm not going. They could be giving me $1 million.
As we reach the party, here we go and do. As we reach the party, as we walk in, I waiting until the party nice and ram. As we reach in, I'm going to tell the police, look, PNM heavy across it. Let's call him PNM heavy. Let him fight and mash up to you. Hi, good evening. Welcome.
Yeah, TC and Heavy. You hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Tell all the leaders stop trying to divide the country now, boy.
That's the discussion you want to have? They can run. We even hang up on your run. I wanted to know if that the discussion.
The dog that was barking in the background smarter than you.
Oh, God.
You see the dog was trying to tell you, hush. The dog barking, but hush, that boy, hush. You understand? Because you're going to talk some stupidness on the radio. Where the call?
He go on.
He call?
The man hang up. I never tell her.
That we call to say?
Yeah.
Tell Willie that stop dividing the country.
Yeah. Never tell you something wrong with you.
I talk to your dog in the background. Dog, you leave your one and run away. You see that man don't call the dog if you said run away from your owner. You don't touch.
Oh, gosh, Chevy. You're a real brutal boy.
You see it? You're real wicked too, boy. I want to be a partner, everybody. It ain't easy, boy. I am going to the next radio station today. All the partner baby bacteria. I'm telling on national radio that it's too early. One out of you too early. Call for the tapel tam toilet paper in Skinner Park Saturday. What are they doing that for, boy? All they telling people tam toilet paper in Skinner Park. All they easy by TC and Heavy. All the partner baby bacteria. Them deceitful too bad, you know.
Caller, good evening, welcome.
Good evening, brothers. Blessed evening to all and all listeners. Watching our fellas, I was in a business place the other day and I hear a man talking about he having blood clots in his eyes. It cost him $2,000 to take care of the first one and it happened again. And the doctor charged him $500 just for the sterilization of the equipment to take out the blood clot of the eyes. And he say he believes it's because of the vaccine, brother. Brothers, how much people outside here suffering because of that thing, boy?
Yeah. Yep. Not only suffering, a lot of people died because of that too.
Yeah, brother, the man said $2,000 to pay for the first one, you know. And plus he had to pay $500 for a second one. And he says he might, if this continue, he will lose his eyes, brother.
Sad to hear. Sorry to hear that.
This thing is serious. This thing's serious outside here. We have to. I really feel it for the brother when I hear the brother. The brother feeling like singing, like he don't out with that information he has to share with his colleagues.
All right,
I just pray for the people outside here, brother. Have a good one.
Thanks very much for your call. Thanks very much.
See if we get love in the house before we go there.
Yeah, loving your house again. I'm a Santa Cruz. Green fig and salt like poor people food, but it does not eat that whole week. Green fig and salt is poor people's Sunday lunch right now. During the week is salt alone.
Yeah.
Green fig and salt is for Sunday, and you see the middle class is peas and rice, peas and rice. And on Sunday, they go eat rice and peas. Same thing for them. Lobsters for the rich people, boy, I don't know. Who in this world can influence me to go behind a leader? Who telling me no money for the poor is about making the rich richer, and I fall. My head had to be off my body, boy. That is all you want to say, nothing else or do nothing else. Just by people asking you that for the world to hear. And you answer and say it's not about, this is not bridging no gap between no rich and no poor. It's about making you rich richer. Plain, you didn't say, oops, I make a mistake or not. No. Nobody in your parliament, in your party, and say, hey, but you say there's a madness, everybody willing to comply with that. Who could get me as a poor man? But I tell you, you're supposed to only have rich followers. All these poor people here, you say no money for the poor is to make you rich richer, and they behind you and see all the head off all their body. I don't know if to feel shame or sorry, but that's what I say, boy. Oh, good. Forget everything else. Just study just that. Oh, God, all you. Well, I'm not shame, huh? Like TC, loving the outside every you don't know how the thing goes. Straight and balance.
Straight and balance. Yeah, man. Love and respect.
Okay, and with that, we gotta go.
Yep. Thank you so much, TNT. Thank you so much for the love, the respect. Thank you so much for everything.
Yep.
All right. See you guys tomorrow. Give us love and health and strength.
Yep.
All right. So you know the thing does go.
Well, it's Carnival week.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Fete whole week.
Fete whole week.
Fete tonight, fete tomorrow night.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Attention business owners. Are you looking to reach a vast audience and boost your brand's visibility? Then look no further. The Street 919 FM is here to help you shine. With over 170,000 followers on our social media platforms, our radio station is the perfect platform to showcase your products and services. Join us and let your message be heard by thousands of eager listeners. Contact us now to learn more about our affordable advertising packages. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to connect with your target audience. Advertise with the Street 919 FM today. For more information, call 399-5959, 384-2232, or 378-1470.
Are you searching for the perfect venue for your wedding reception, company retreat, graduation celebration, or just an unforgettable party? Well, look no further. Vibes Event Space is ready to bring your event to life. Located at number 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Bonaccord, Tobago. Our space offers the perfect settings for any occasion. Call us today at 394-3612 or 620-3057 to book your date. And don't forget to follow us on social media at Vibes Event Space to see what we're all about. Make your next event one to remember at Vibes the Event Space. The Event Space.
The Calabash Corner Carnival Edition is coming to Street 91.9 FM each and every Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon with your host, yours truly, Wendy. From entertainment protocol and etiquette to tips for the young artists and even the season ones. Then the Power Hour where we review carnival events with you, the patrons. Tune in to the #1 station for culture and log on to the Facebook and YouTube Live at Street 919 FM. This is our culture. Let's nurture it. For further information and sponsored segments, call or WhatsApp 269-3567. The Calabash Corner is here.
After Carnival 2025, come prepared to roll over laughing at Randy Glasgow Productions' Alternative International Comedy Festival, kicking off at the scenic Naparima Bowl Amphitheater, San Fernando. Friday, 7th March, it's Bacchanal from 7 p.m. featuring South O, Damian Melville in concert. The funniest in the Caribbean, the Drunken Saint, Tommy Joseph, Humorous King, Myron B, Kenneth Supersad.
Damian Melville went in the store to buy a pair of size 6 shoes. The girl tell him it had no size 6. So he use his sense and he buy 2 pair of size 3.
Joseph, small coolers are welcome. Get a fantastic $50 off all tickets while stock lasts. At Valini South, Caches, Gulf City Mall and Port of Spain, MS Food City, Debe, Extra Foods, Grand Bazaar, Endeavor, and Aranguez. Also at the Naparima Bowl box office from Ash Wednesday, Friday 7th. For more info, call 774-5555.
Tuco presents the Kaiso Dynasty, a new global experience of calypso music. Radisson Hotel, Wrightson Road, with a dynamic collection of stars featuring G.I., Gypsy, the Calypso Princess, Karine Ashe, Brother Easy, Reese and Nell, Mark Pear, Dakota Francis, Ricky Jai, Poser, Tazea O'Connor, Tara Lawrence, Sister Ava, Young Poser, Treldon Lean, MCs Errol Fabian, Alan the Entertainer, and Pelf. Backed by Kern Somerville and the Sensational Band. Chorus by the Kaiso Dynasty Divas. Opening night, Thursday, 13 February. Showtime, 8 p.m. Tickets, $200. 2-for-1 special, $300, and $350 special reserve. Tickets available on islandetickets.com, Tuco's head office in Woodbrook, and at the Radisson box office. Purchase your tickets at Crosby St. James.